as day and night, winter, summer, anything is black and white. There's dark and light, and I think there's points and aspects in all of our lives where we visit the darkest recesses of possibility and then back again. And Lilith, I picture Lilith, red lipstick, black hair, the temptress, the seductress, everything I need to get back. And that's not going to be an easy journey. It's not by a long shot, but it's something that I'm taking baby steps towards. I'm definitely more reaffirmed again in my faith, in Goddess and God, and I know that my life is meant for something. If it isn't, I'm a Cancerian, so that's, but you know, Cancerians, we are archetypally homebodies. You know, we love to cook for family and things like that, and so in a way it's even, I'm not going to say even harder for me, because it's no harder for anybody, for the next person, no easier for the next person, but being a Cancerian, it's difficult for me to sort of get my head around that. And yeah, so I you know, Lilith is a goddess, I think, who will offer me, I will borrow her aspects and apply them to myself and work closely with her. And I think she's already starting to serve me well, in the sense of giving me a little more confidence and a little more assertiveness again, because assertiveness is something I lost way back when I lost my first set of twins, I think, and obviously in my marriage I lost my standing as well, and I'm still working to get that back, in the sense of I'm not a woman, and that's it, you go and find a lady. And it was all kind of complicated and sort of dark for us both, really. And from the God, I'm taking the aspect of actually stopping considering my husband and how my husband feels with it all. And you know, he doesn't want to go and find another lady. He wants to stay and support me. And again, that's another learning curve for me. That's something to be loved, to allow myself to be loved again, is something that, and I think maybe I could possibly associate Lilith has no problems with accepting affections from the fairer sex, maybe. I'm not sure. But it definitely is difficult seeing maiden, mother and crone and not taking it as literally as one is first tempted to take it. I like I said, I certainly did it. You know, maiden did that, mother, nope, can't do that, that's it, I'm cast out, I'm not part of Wicca, I can't possibly be, I'm useless, and Gaia doesn't see me as anything. You see, I have this weird little triangle going on in my belief, actually, in the way I look at deity. I have Gaia, she's my boss, she is Gaia, she's just Gaia, yeah, Gaia. Then God, and then I have Lilith, who obviously is my patron deity right now that I'm working with. I need her aspects. As for God, it's Baphomet, however you want to say it, is my God deity. But yeah, there's Gaia, and then there's Lilith, and then there's Baphomet, but I can never say his name properly. Somebody out there enlighten me, please. And that's my little sort of triangle, and I'm working really closely with them to you know, find my place again and get my vavoom back. And as for any form of kind of divination at the moment, that's really difficult for me because my mind seems to be really butterfly, really kind of, ooh, shiny. Whether that's because I'm trying to avoid looking inwards, maybe because, well, it's painful, isn't it? Nobody wants to look at flaws, and unless I do that, I'm not going to be able to be happy entirely within myself. And as I'm always preaching, love's got to come within before it can be without. So I think my next step, my kicker from here, is going to be working with Lilith and Bahamut. Meditation, maybe having a nighttime meditation routine. My husband is a really, really good guy. He can guide in meditation really well. So maybe I'll have guided meditation. Not sure. But definitely starting from tonight will be a guided meditation every night for, you know, I'll try and manage 10 minutes at first. Work back up to an hour. And I would just say to any of you girls out there, there is still a place for you, ladies. If you are Wicca, you pagan, anything, and you can't have children, you count. You matter, you know, you are a woman, all the same, but maybe you were destined to nurture animals. I know my calling's animals. I always used to play with teddy bears instead of dolls. Maybe it was a sign, I'm not so sure. I definitely know I feel told of this. I dreamt when I was 5 that I had a baby girl and she died, and I was able to describe to my mother very, very in depth that I saw nuns surrounding a little girl in a cot and the little baby was dead, and it has come to pass. And my miscarriages have all come to pass. So I was forewarned, and maybe I should in future take notice of my gut instinct. But I think we all, hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Shoulda, coulda, wouldas. God, if only, eh? But you do count, and if you're struggling, you will be told time and again, okay, isn't it time you were over it? Isn't it time you were past it? Isn't it time you started with your life? No. No, 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 that's bullshit. Bullshit. If you are mourning the loss of a child or loss of children you will never have, it's your journey. Nobody else's journey. Your journey. Only you know when you're ready to move on. And still you will have days where you will want to reflect and think and have a time of reverence. I know I have a lot of time of reverence. And if a song reminds you, or a smell, or a flower, that's something that I would constantly advise you to do, to embrace that feeling. Don't ever try and ignore it. It's lethal. It will eat away at you like blackness. It's just blah, blah, horrible. But, you know, to say goodbye to a child is something that only you know when the time is right for you. And yeah, every day is getting easier for me, but I'm not quite there yet. And just know that Goddess loves you and God loves you as one of the children of Gaia. You do count, and she has plans for all of us. So just stick in there, hang tough, and please don't seek counselling at my pyjamas. Really. I think they're pretty cool. Do you think? Yeah, very cool. Doggies and pentacles. How much better do you get, eh? Puppies and pentacles. Life's good with puppies and pentacles. So yeah, that's you know. And another good tip actually is meditation through a media. Mine was today. I sat and I drew for the first time in forever. And I lost myself, and I was able to focus and refocus myself to where I needed to be. And that's another good little tip. I would, you know, if you can, even if it's just a doodle of black, it's something. You're getting your pain out, and that's something I would advise strongly to do. So that's my story. Thank you for bearing with me if you have this long, and I really do hope to speak again. Lots of love, Pipsy and her broomstick. Blessed be.